toxic tank, because everything starts there. You know, that gut feeling that you get, that you must listen to your gut feeling. And any sickness, I can tell you now, starts in the gut. So we are passionate about gut health and immune health. So we're going to the core of the problem, and we're going straight to the core of the problem, which is your gut. Okay. So first of all, I don't know, Dianne, can you share that video of the gut?
Okay, let me quickly see.
Can
You carry
the
on
screen?
talking, Rinalda, and I'll find it for you. You just excuse me, and I
Okay,
should be able to
100%.
find it. Yeah.
In the meantime, Tessie, you can just make notes. I will talk slowly, and if there's any questions after each product, you are more than welcome, or to stop me at any time and ask questions. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, 100%. First of all, we call it our 3-step health kit. Now, the 3-step health kit is the basic journey to improve your health, to start clean. I always say when you plant something in the ground, you prepare the ground first. So you take away all the bad stuff out of the ground, and then you put the good stuff into the ground. So your body also works like that. First, we're going to clean the gut, which is the core of the problem. I see Dianne is busy getting that video. So I actually want you guys to play the video while I'm talking, and then I'll explain the products, so she can see the background, what is happening in the gut. So when I explain the products, you can see why we are so passionate about these products.
To put you in the picture, Tessie, if you understand this, can you? I suppose you can't hear me now, can you?
Just pause it.
Okay, just wanted to say quickly, Tessie, keep in mind when this video was taken from a client that's obviously lying, sleeping in a doctor's room, after they've done 2-3 days worth of flushing, after they've stuck the tube down to see what's wrong with the clients, this is what they classically see. In other words, what's left behind, even after a lot of flushing, because they obviously can't just stick a pipe down there on a dirty, intestine. So they clean you out. And most of the cleansers, even the pharmaceutical ones, oh my word, carry on, I'm going to just listen. That's what's left.
I think you can just put off your video sound, Dianne, maybe.
My sound?
Yeah.
Why?
No, the video sound.
Okay, do that. It's not working.
Not working. Just press play again. Okay, Jessica, as you can see, that was a clean gut. So over the years, this was a video of a male of 35, and you experience lack of energy, concentration, all of that. This starts happening in the gut. So it's layers of bacteria that actually grows inside the colon, and it builds up and builds up and builds up. So the next video will show you the parasites. Now you see the yellow part there. Parasites goes into those layers, and they multiply. There you can see. And they causes all the sicknesses and illnesses. Okay, so when the white blood cells goes past, they don't recognize it because they don't see them. The reason being, they hide between those layers, and that's how they breathe, and that's how you get thicker and thicker. The next one is a female of 21 years old. Candida starts in the mouth, that white sauce you put in the mouth. How does it travel? It travels by spit. So every time you swallow, it infects your body right straight through to the gut. Polyps, very fast growing, so you can imagine your colon is put only that size, and when it multiplies, it closes your colon, and you're stuck with chronic constipation, which leads to cancer or breast cancer, and that is worst case scenario. But that's the bad part of the story. But the good part of the story is we can assist with our 3 brilliant products. Thank you, Dianne.
Yeah, now I must just try and minimize and get out of there. Okay, so I'll just leave it at that background. It's not worrying you, is it?
No, you can just
Okay.
take your screen off. Yeah. So Jessie, did you see that?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you saw that. So that's actually coloscopies that's been done on different patients with different severe cases. So you see now what, and where must that toxins go to? It must manifest somewhere in your body. So when you start feeling sick, it means it's like a bomb exploding. Your colon is a bomb exploding. So where does it explode? It explode to your organs, your liver malfunction, kidneys, heart, all your health disease, it starts manifesting there. So that's why we go to the core of the problem and we sort it out. So, okay, so let's start. First of all, is this product, as you know it, it's the intestinal cleanse. It's a 7-day detox. So what you do is, first of all, I'm going to tell you how to drink it in any way. I wish I had now a glass here to show you, but normally people say they don't want to drink this because it makes them nauseous, because they don't read the instructions and they don't follow the instructions the correct way. So it's 2 deep tablespoons in a glass of water. Have your glass of water ready with you. Take 2 tablespoons, put it in the water and mix it thoroughly. And while it's still liquid, down it, drink it. Because in seconds, this thing expands. And you want this expansion to happen in your colon because it pushes through those yucky layers that you saw on the video and loosens it from the sides. Okay, so immediately down it. After that, drink another glass of water. And in between those 7 days, drink a lot of water. Okay, it just helps the process.
Rinalda, can I
The
say
only time
something?
yes.
Yeah. Remember that you take it. There's just enough product for 7 days, but you're taking it twice a day. Twice a day. And Ronaldo will tweak you on the instructions, taking it an hour before and after a meal. With children, you half the dose. Pregnant woman, you half the dose. Then you're not doing it twice a day. You're just taking maybe 1 tablespoon for adults or a teaspoon for kiddies. It can be used very, very safely as long as it's not detoxing. Children, you don't detox. Pregnant women, you don't detox. Sick people or highly compromised, ill people, you don't compromise with a detox because it just compromises your immunity. But you can half the doses, half the time, and then you just creating more of a bulk up. So just to mention, the product can be used as a bulk up product. In other words, not a 7-day, twice a day serious detox, gentle detox, I should say. But then it's more of fiber up just to assist, because I mean, even your gut microbiome need fiber for your gut, for the growth of the fiber and for the gut to work effectively. Though that's what you need. And Ronaldo, you must just remember also, I was going to say something else. When she mentioned you just add it like that, you'll see on the instructions, they also say, because it tastes like nothing, if you want to make it tasty, add a bit of juice. So I always, let's say it's the size of the bottle this size. I would add a bit of fruit juice, lots of water, add if I could get the tablespoons of there, give it a good shake, and then drink while liquid. If it stagnates and it's becoming less liquid, add more water, shake up, drink it. Obviously, you're drinking less water afterwards. Keep it liquid because that's how you get it in. And any juice gives it a flavor. It just makes it tastes like a smoothie then, But some people will watch the glass and think about it and then try and scoop it in. I'm going to vomit as well. My own product, I'm going to vomit if you do it that way. As long as you're keeping it liquid, it's like a smoothie, and everybody can drink a smoothie. It's a fiber smoothie, and whatever juice is the taste you created. Pretty much that's it. But if you don't want to do juice, that's also okay.
Are you with us, Jessie? Do you have any questions so far?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, the good thing about the cleanse, you will feel that after you've done a cleanse, your energy levels goes up. It improves your mood, it restores your energy, it removes toxins and assists with your digestion and so forth. The only time that you can't give this to straight away at first is for people that are already constipated, because they're already blocked up. So you need to get them more regularly. So for those people, you start with a probiotic first. Up until the person see, but listen, you know, I'm going more regular to the bathroom, and then you can do the colon cleanse. The other thing, is there anything else of the colon cleanse, Dianne, that you want to add?
Yeah, Jessie, so you must remember most people, especially after lockdown, number one, they've been sitting, working from home, and or not exercise, and or eating wrong, and or highly stressed. Everything happens in the gut. So it's crucial that people understand you want to get that literally the waste, even the toxic waste from a mental capacity, everything stuck in the gut, get that out. And it's one of the only ways, because the fiber, as I said, like Rinalda says, it bulks up against the sides. Then all the different herbs which you can see on the ingredients, then they come into play. While it's pushing against the sides, now the herbs start loosening up that mucoidal plaque, softening up all that wasted, you saw that black stuff, loosening up, and it actually peels it off layer upon layer upon layer, like an onion skin. Take it off layer, and that is the whole idea. Some people might even need 2 or 3 cleansers in a row, maybe not on top of each other, until all that waste, because pretty much for a woman between 2 and 5 kgs are lost. Men even up to where these book pencils are, they lose up to 7 kgs. And it's just that huge amount of impacted waste. Now remember, you saw that black waste, the white waste, the everything waste. It's all part of the lining. It needs to literally be pulled and stripped off. It's not just poop stuck in there. It's actually impacted waste in the lining of the gut. So very important for people battling with weight loss and all your other diseases. But once that waste is out, you have a superbly clean layer that is now all the herbs are doing the healing of that cleaner layer, optimizing the mucus again, that mucus lining, because now your gut can start doing what it was designed to do, which is absorb better and digest better. And all these good bacteria, which you're now putting in with the probiotic, can come to play, because it's those good bacteria, the microbiome, that are manufacturing your vitamins, some of your vitamins, not all of them, and creating hormones and all the other things that the good bacteria, for one, every one cell, you've got 10 microorganisms in the body. And the good bacteria, which you're going to tell you about, need to be optimized all the time, because from the gut through to the brain and everything in between, it's happening there, all your health. So very important, you're not just removing poop, you're removing impacted waste, and the herbs in there designed to soften up, loosen up, break it away. And as it sort of breaks free, remember, in that is the bacteria, in that is the toxins, in that is all that endotoxic waste, which is the bacteria and the microorganisms giving off their own waste, which needs to be neutralized. Otherwise, once that toxin is free in the gut, the natural thing for your gut to do is to reabsorb that endotoxic, in other words, that micro waste. So once it's neutralized, you're helping your body just get that out as quickly as possible before your body reabsorbs it. And in that case, you become your own toxic dumping place if it's not removed effectively, neutralized effectively. That's how the cleanse work. It's very different to your average cleanse. You're not just creating a lot of poop. You're not just creating movement of the gut. You're actually sweeping that impacted waste. It literally is impacted, neutralizing, and then the herbs feeding, healing the gut lining that is then reproduced, the new lining, to do all the healthy absorption, digestion, and everything. I really am done now, Rinalda.
Thank you, Dianne. Now it's always good to hear the boss's voice again and hear new stuff, and yeah, it's awesome. She taught me well. Okay, there's frequent asked questions from the most asked questions about the colon cleanse is am I going to the toilet? Am I having a running tummy? And so forth. No, you're not. So you can't use an excuse to your boss and say, listen, I'm not coming in, I'm doing a colon cleanse. Nonsense. It doesn't work like that. It's a slow and gentle process. That's the beauty of this product. It's not a laxative. You get that on the market, laxative and Mavicol, as you know. But the only, and it, I don't want to badmouth the product, but it's actually a quick fix. And nothing is healthy, it's a quick fix. Okay, so what laxative and products like Mavicol does, it just remove the recent eat foods that blocks your colon. It doesn't remove the layers that we showed you in the video, which the colon cleanse is a gentle and slow release that removes all those layers that run onto the lining. Okay, and it comes out in a lump sum. So if you've got there's two types of people. If you've got a fast or a slow metabolism, people with a fast metabolism, you'll see results about the second or third day already. On the other hand, people with a slow metabolism, you can finish your 7-day course and it only starts happening day 8, 9, or 10, roundabout. Okay, so yeah, that is, I think Dianne is going to show you now the outcome.
You carry on, Rinalda. You carry on. I'm going to look for a picky for her.
Okay, I hope you can stomach some of this stuff. I mean, you pharmacy. Are you okay with all these raw images?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Rinalda's well trained to know when the people go eek eek. If I might give you an honest, this is years. We'll just quickly take that. Now, with all honesty, it doesn't always look like this. Some of it's less stringy and whatever, but that is not poop. It is actually, you can literally see it's the length of a part of that came free, and it's not painful. And I know it looks gross, and we don't show all our clients this, but I'm just telling you, if you'll see a picky on here on the screen there in the corner, but pretty much this one's mine. I have to be rudely honest. Everybody thinks it's a worm or not. It's not. It's the stringy, old, impacted layer, and it obviously that was just a piece, because you remember your intestine runs, and it's doing loops, vertically as well. So you've got the size of a rugby field. In this case, a small piece. But okay, I finished with a gory. I'm not going to do any more gory.
Can I tell you something funny while we with the colon cleanse? So we get enormous amount of phone calls coming in randomly and just ask about the products, which we are very grateful for. And this one lady was in distress the one morning. She phoned me, but I can hear in her voice, she's like, she's terrified. So I said to her, she says, hi, ma'am, are you Imsyser? I said, yes, how can I help you? She said, you're this Imsyser. Ma'am, are you doing that cleanse? I said, yes. I said, what's wrong? She says, ma'am, I've got a fright. I've got big fright. Is this normal? I said, tell me your story. So she said she went to the bathroom. She says, ma'am, I went to the toilet. I said, I get up. I run. I said, why did you run? She says, ma'am, it looks like a snake. Noga. Man, but I laughed. All I could say is hallelujah, praise God, because it must happen like that. You clean.
Yes, I just wanted to say, we do have a parasite cleanse, but it's not part of the products that are listed with the Dischem and the Click, so you don't have access to that. We have a whole lot of other products, and you're welcome if the interest goes that way, that we can train you eventually in all the other stuff. I believe you need to have a parasite cleanse, a deep intestinal cleanse. We have a liver flush on our website, very important. And then we have all the other cleanses. But just telling you that, going forward, we're hoping to get the products listed, but everything's quite expensive. So that will happen one day, someday. But okay, Rinalda, you can do the probiotic.
Okay, then step 2, which is the 12. Do you have any questions?
No.
Not. You can ask us questions.
You just horrified, am I right? or not really?
Really.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the 12 strain pre and probiotic. It's the highest strain and the best probiotic in the world, and we really can claim that. It's the only probiotic that has got the highest strains. That's a pre and probiotic, so there's live bacteria in a liquid form. You do get the probiotic 12 strains on the shelf, but as you know, it comes in tablets. Okay, and liquid is so much better because with our probiotic, it works all the way from intake right down to the bottom end of the gut. So it's almost like a good, healthy filtering system for your body. Okay, and the replacement. So the 12 strain pre and probiotics got multiple functions. That IBS, bloatedness, infections. Even when you cut yourself, or our ladies that's got infection, you apply the probiotic exactly where your infections are. 2 or 3 days and all that pain is in release and starts healing. Okay. And then even when you've got a cut, you got a cut on your arm, just take the probiotic, put it on the cut, try to cover it a bit, and you will see that readiness around the cut will disappear because of all the good bacteria. Right. This meeting no longer has a time limit. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, Dianne.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Tessie, maybe I can add for you. Remember, the fact that it's a liquid, the minute it touches your lips, you're restoring the healthy microbiome balance from your mouth. So now, right throughout COVID, we kept on telling our clients, every day you take your probiotic. A daily probiotic has become a must. Remember, we used to get that from Mother Earth, the soils, the foods we used to eat. We don't get it anymore because we've pretty much destroyed Mother Nature and all the good microbiome. So it's in a bottle. So you would take your probiotic, and I say now with COVID, gargle as deep down at the back of your throat as far as possible, restoring the microbiome. What is your first defense during COVID? Everything you breathe in and take in through your mouth and your nose. Your first defense with COVID. Now you're restoring the balanced mouth and indirectly the nasal passages because it's all lying at the back of the throat. I promise you, you won't even get COVID just by doing a simple trick like that. Swallowing. It gets to the stomach. It's got a natural pH of about 3.5, 3.2, 3.5. So it's not affected by your stomach pH, which is which is less than that. These microbiome know and understand a very low pH. In fact, your microbiome like to perform best at the lowest pH. Then it goes through to the colon and does all the healthy balancing, restoration on a hopefully healthy, clean digestive tract. But most importantly, as I said, it's a fermented product. The new buzzword is fermented. The new buzzword is a liquid probiotic. And the reason, because it's working instantly. Your tablets, swallow, you've got to wait for it to bypass the stomach pH. And then by the time it gets to the intestine, wait for the tablet or capsule to dissolve, the release and the dormant state bacteria to then become literally alive. They come out of their dormant state. And you've got a short piece of the gut where they're actually fully functional. Whereas liquid, live bacteria, instantly from the mouth, the minute you take it into your body and or on your skin, like Rinalda mentioned, it's working all the way through to the lowest end of the gut. And remember, we said everything's all about microbiome. Everything's about the microbiome. So very unique. And in this, it's not just your good bacteria, which is the 12 strains. It's prebiotics, food for the probiotics. It's what they call symbiotics, and your capsules and tablets don't have that. These little good bacteria are sending messages between all the other ones. And in that messaging, they naturally release digestive enzymes. Now, your tablets, capsules, very seldom have that included. Also, once again, in a dormant state, because it's in a dried powder, normally, when it's a capsule or tablet. And then that still needs to be activated before it actually literally, after it's past the stomach pH. So it's a fermented, liquid, live good bacteria, prebiotics, probiotics, symbiotics, digestive enzymes, and the latest terminology is postbiotics. And what is new about postbiotics? It's just the synchronizing of all of that, plus ensuring the release of the natural acids and keeping that healthy balance. And that's very, very, very important with weight loss. You will never, ever lose all your weight, no matter how many cleanses you do, if you haven't restored your healthy microbiome. 100% guaranteed scientific proof. You can go read up about it. None of your health will go anywhere if you haven't got a daily probiotic. And I'm telling you, this is the key to your cancers, to all your metabolic syndromes. Very important for diabetics. Daily, 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 every day must. And obviously, if you've got a crucial health issue, you would take it twice a day until you feel everything's happening, poop's moving, I'm energized. Now you know something's working, and then you can go back to taking it once a day. Your classic IB cases, they might take it twice a day for the rest of their lives because they really, really compromise. And in that healing with all the herbs, remember, it's not just the strains of the good bacteria. Lots and lots of different herbs. Please go and read the instructions there. Now, those herbs are doing the calming down, especially when IBS and there's pain and there's digestive and cramping and whatever. You can take this and within minutes, seconds, actually half a minute, you can have relief from an IBS bloated classic pain system. But all the other herbs are feeding the digestive tract, healing the digestive tract, helping restore, especially with leaky gut, so that eventually with a healthy, gut lining, you hope to fill and at least create a healthy healing happening. So these are all the added benefits. Whereas if you've got probiotics in a tablet or capsule, other than being dried, freeze, dormant, good bacteria that still need to happen, and then they don't even know what the count is after it's happened because there's no proof in that. It's doing the healing of the gut all the way through. And as I said, the most important thing is from the gut health along the vagus nerve, that's where all your good bacteria, that's all the movement up, especially to the brain health, all of those functions up into, and then the brain rules the body anyway. Well, actually not. The gut rules the brain and the brain rules the body, but let's put it that way. Okay, I'm done, Rinalda. You know me. Wah, 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 wah.
No, it's always good. The other thing is also with the probiotic, it's highly advisable to give it for pregnant mummies. So it's an all-rounder, all ages, even unborn, all ages. So when mummy intake probiotic, it automatically feeds the baby with all the good bacteria and, as Dianne says, microbiome. And when baby comes out, he is actually a very healthy baby, and it's not weak to catch any flus or bacteria in that stage. So very highly advisable for mummies that are pregnant. Also, my last thing is the African people, when they do their braids of their hair, normally they tend to do this because it's itchy. And it starts getting scabs on the skull. So what you do, you apply in your hair at night and cover it and just go to sleep. Next morning, just wash your hair and do it on a regular basis. Okay, so that is also value add to the probiotic. Any questions on the probiotic?
And literally, you can put it down there for women. And if people don't like the taste, you add it to a bit of water. You can add it. You can fill up your daily water, put your probiotic there, and you'll never taste it ever. Or you can just add it to a bit of fruit juice, or mommy can make the baby a bit of rooibos tea, juice, water, whatever. Put it in there. There are so many ways you can take a newly born baby and just take a 1 milliliter in a little dropper. Put it along the side. That first poop that doesn't want to come out. When it does come out, it's all black and they're constipated. You can even use it there. If you've had normal births, baby hasn't got a problem. But if you've had a Caesar baby these days, they actually take a cloth and they sort of pull it through the mommy's female part to collect that, and they wipe it over the baby's face. That's how important it is for baby to have that initial first start of mommy's healthy mother culture microbiome. That's how important this is. And all we're doing is feeding this good bacteria, the mother supply that we were born with, and hopefully that grows into something more mature and better. Some people it doesn't, that's why they have gut issues. But that's the thought of this. And as I said, it's putting live bacteria in. So, and obviously it's a natural antibiotic because it's killing the baddies off and doing all the restoration, which is why when Rinalda mentioned on the skin, it helps with the healing. Even on Rinalda, look, I'm scratching my head now thinking of the head. You don't have to wash it off because it's just the stuff that we used to have from our water through all the natural good bacteria. So, I would just leave it there. I wouldn't even wash it out. It's really just supporting Mother Nature in a bottle. That's what I want to call it. Right.
Okay, any questions, Jessie? I think we're talking our ears off. You must stop us. You need a break from our voice.
One more.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Are you on a group with us, Tessie? Are you on a group with us on a WhatsApp group?
No.
No.
You must add the.
Can you on an email send me your number? I'm going to add you onto our Imsyser Namibia group. So when you're out there and you have any question, doesn't matter how stupid, between Rinalda and myself, because we're both on the group, all times or any time of the day and night, just ask us, pop us a question, because we're actually in the business of not just selling products. For me, it's a ministry, and it's now become Rinalda. It's become for her ministry as well. People think we're, with all honesty, they come to us from those insane requests and health. And honestly, we've even got doctors asking us to read reports and help, only because we understand the basics of how does the body work and how do you support it. Because the intention is get your gut right. There's a cleansing and the probiotic, and then you support your immunity. And I believe once you've done that with products, because now our food doesn't service all of that, your body will naturally realign, rebalance with that little bit of help, and you can maintain that, preferably if you can afford that, because God gave us a perfect body. It knows what it needs to do. We've stuffed it up, and obviously everything around us, from stress to food to lifestyle to everything, stuffs that up. And we're saying, here's some products, realign, rebalance, readjust, and then the body will naturally just help itself. So that's the core of where the understanding. The Imsyser range was developed to do exactly that, just help you to help your body to do what it naturally already knows what to do.
Okay, moving on to our last product, which is the Immune Stabilizer tablet.
Yeah, this one
the
in
beauty
the box.
about Dianne will show the box. Yes. Thanks, Dianne. Always nice to have a backup. Okay, the Immune Stabilizer tablet, what makes that unique is it's got all your vitamins, your minerals, 22 amino acids, a compilation of omega 3, 6, and 9. And how can I say, if I don't take my tablets in the morning, I can feel it. It sustains my energy right through the day. I drink like 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. I don't take it at night because it's got a natural form of energy, and I really try to sleep every night, after a good day's of work. So, yeah, the tablets, Dianne, I don't know if you want to add to the tablets, the benefits.
You will see there it's got all the, what they say, essential amino acids, whatever. Most important, Tessie, is to remember, in the pharmaceutical marketplace, you've got everybody either extracting and putting something on its own, a vitamin C or E or D, or they throw a lot of things together, modern trend, and they call it natural, which it hasn't. You have disturbed. I haven't got an apple or a plant or an African potato. But if you take the whole plant, even if it's just a whole apple, you don't just get a whole lot of water and a whole lot of vitamin C. You get a whole array of essential nutrition, meaning your vitamins and your minerals in that apple. So we're talking about 3 different whole food, whole plant, the whole thing gets extracted. And people don't understand the difference between, you can say it's natural, but if it hasn't come from the whole plant, then you haven't given the whole thing, because the body knows how to eat an apple. It doesn't know how to eat vitamin C. So you put vitamin C in, and most vitamin C's, I've got a product here, which a client happened to leave with us. It's a vitamin B. My urine goes yellow. Go look at all your supplements that aren't natural. Look at the color of your urine. You're wasting out most of it, and it's expensive weed. Whereas with Imsyser, you can test it yourself. I don't know if we must send some products up so you can try them. You'll never see a change in your urine unless if you're doing a serious detox, but it won't be to the extent that you'll have yellow. Whole food, natural nutrition. The body knows exactly what it's getting because it comes from Mother Nature. You get 100% absorption, not just the body somehow reading a little bit of what somebody's put together in a pharmacy. And over and above all the nutrition, you can ask any pharmacist, take out the insert. It's a good idea to run around with the insert and ask him. Rinalda can send you the latest insert. If he can match any product, one product that's got all the essential nutrition that this one has in a daily support. It's going to support all your immune needs, absolutely 100%, because it was based on, even if you were to stop eating and just drink water, you would stay alive just by taking Imsyser. That's how fully absorbable whole food nutrition this product is. And that's not just the most important thing. It's a supplement, but it was designed in 2004, knowing that modern day toxicity, from the soil to the water, to the foods we eat, to the lifestyle, to the things we think, everything loads up in the body. And if you are not actively drinking enough water, exercising, water, you will not get rid of that toxic load if something's not helping you. And this is where, you know, the activity of an antioxidant, it goes around scavenging, looking for all the waste. Now, this is a super antioxidant. It's scavenging all the time, and it does an internal cellular flush, grabbing hold of all the toxins and then releasing it out. So it's an it's a product specifically designed for modern day autoimmune diseases, which purely means it helps take the toxic load out of the body at a cellular level, flushing, putting the good stuff in, making sure the bad stuff goes out, and you retain that internal balance. There isn't a product in the marketplace with a full scope of essential nutrition plus toxic to get that natural back. Nothing in the marketplace. I've looked, and with all 3 our products, I have to mention, we were very blessed with DTI in South Africa. We've traveled extensively. You can see my map behind here, where we've been. I have never found any products, because our products are niche. It's not just a supplement. It's not just a cleanse. It's not just a probiotic. Now that you know more about the product, you'll see you're going to have to fine tune your story. We don't mind how you tell, because you know your clients, you know what they need, you know what the niche needs are, and we won't interfere with that. We're giving you all the knowledge, saying, oh, we know we've got the best products, and this is what it does. You tell them their story as much or as little as you need to be in the time that we got. And we don't want your job for no amount of money, because it's hard out there, we know. But if you've got all the information, you can only help people. So it's not just a supplement. It's a whole food nutritional support that assists with the body in a detox as well, in a nutshell. And you'll see it and you'll feel it. 2-3 days, we must really send them some products, Rinalda. 2-3 days, you might tell the clients, it's on the instructions, you might have a headache because it's flushing out all those, it's a detox. So just add the water, lots of water, flush out those toxins at cellular level so the body's not compromised. and then you won't know about it because it's just happening gently at a cellular level in the background, helping your body. And that's why it works extremely well for cancer patients, autoimmune patients, your diabetes patients, all your metabolic syndromes, improving circulation because it's plant-based. That's getting to the core of it. You just want to get toxins out, everything nice and clean, get your blood mobile, and your body will help itself manage disease. That's simple.
Yeah. No, definitely. I've got also my way of selling introduce the products is to address your 3-step health kit. I call it remove, replace, and stabilize. So that's very easy to remember. Best way of healthy lifestyle is remove, replace, and stabilize. And that's it. And again, a healthy lifestyle. It all depends on what's going in here. It's what is going to manifest in your body. An easy way. There is products, our products. Yeah. So yeah, so now the floor is yours, Jessie. You can hit us with questions.
I don't have any questions, but I think I'll try to use it for myself because I have a tummy problem. It's not going through every day. It's once 3 days then. So I'm struggling with that one.
Casey, I was constipated my whole life. It's a familial problem, and with all honesty, I can count on my hand the amount of times that I've been that, or normally it relates to traveling and or bad lifestyles. But if you've got the daily probiotic, once you've got going, you'll see you'll be everything. It's all about the good microbiome. That's all. But then when you get the products, do the cleanse anyway, clean out anyway, and then carry on using, well, just keep on carrying the probiotic. You'll see, you'll be sorted in no time.
Okay.
Okay, Jessie, now, and we'll add you on our WhatsApp group, and please email me. You do have my email address, right?
Yes.
Okay, just email me your physical address. Then I'm going to send you a sample kit. Okay, I'm going to include flyers as well. So you can dish out accordingly, especially at the individual pharmacies and places that you also go to. Flyers, and I think I'm going to send you rulers as well. And some free stock that you can do handouts, but be very specific who you hand it out to. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry that wants one. You will see the need. You will feel it in your gut. Which person will actually appreciate that and are passionate about the product. Okay, so yeah, just send me your address. Just send me your address and keep us up to date. Who do you give the stock to? We do it with all our agents because not for checking up on you, but we want to follow up on those people and say just a courtesy call and say how you doing, did you use the product and how you feel and so forth. Because communication, after sale communication is very, very important, and we've learned hard lessons, but yeah, we try to help everywhere we can.
One of the managers in Daskem Waffles Pie, he told me last week when I was there, he also uses the immune tablets. And he said it was quite working for him. He had a lot of energy. It was getting through the day and so on.
Yeah, that is very good news. So
somebody like that, you give the cleanse, you're sending the cleanse, Rinalda. You're sending cleanse.
Yes.
Then you can give him and say, okay, there's a cleanse now. You can try the cleanse as well. Obviously, it's different products. You need to understand that they all do their own thing, although they work best together. And that's the most important thing. I don't think we forgot to mention that each product has its unique identity, but when you use them together as a kickstart, I'm telling you, and then every 3 months you can do another cleanse. I'm telling you, you'll never have issues, and pretty much, you know, everybody's got a medical aid. The products are nappy coded, by the way. You can see there's a nappy code. Just look for the nappy codes on the products, nappy code. There's obviously a barcode. all the instructions. This is your little insert with a probiotic, which the cleanse, it's in the lid of the product. Let me just see there. But you need to open and break the seal for that to happen. And tablets, it's in the box. Yeah. Oh, somebody arrived. But yeah, the insert, this, all the information that's needed by Big Pharma, because we have to comply, but from a CAMS, or what they call complementary medicine perspective. We're not Big Pharma, but we're not nothing. We're not FMCG, we're just sort of in between.
Okay.
And if you walk into
Okay, so yeah.
and they want any other products, Rinalda will send you the spreadsheet of the full brochure, and you can look at that. Just talk to us. We're open.
I'll do that.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we're on call. We will also, and what helps as well, after every training, I sent this colon video that Dianne showed to us today. I share it to you on WhatsApp so you can have it on hand. So if you at a client and talking about gut health, then you can quickly take out your phone, show him the video. It's a 2-minute video, and you will know exactly what's going on. People that's complaining, even in you, in where you stay, your friends, your family, you can help them by sharing with them as well, because now you've got the knowledge and see exactly where does it start, what is going on. I mean, these days, you know, and that's why we're passionate about that, because doctors don't normally tell you these things. They charge you first for a consultation, then they send you for a colonoscopy and all sorts of stuff. And when you see your medical aid is depleted, and you're paying so much for your medical aid, so doing the natural way. God created us as human beings and gave us plants, and we took the plants and we take it to the next level and create products. So it is plant products. Get your body into natural alignment again.
I'm going to finish up. I've got to open the door, Tess. What I want you to say is, if you got YouTube, there's Imsyser has its own channel. Just Imsyser, you put it in there. All the videos I've made little, because the long ones they just battle to be loaded. There's like 2 to 3 minute videos on not just the 2 products, actually all the products. If you've got the time, listen to them. It's me, good old fashioned me, but it's just the tweaking of the products, and you'll actually also get a bit more in the mood and the feeling, and you'll see the other products where we've got fantastic products, magnesium range, Jaya range. So it's all on there, 2 to 3 minutes on each product. Yeah, it's there if you want.
I will definitely do that.
I need to go and open up for somebody downstairs, but I want to say thank you very much for your time. It was more than a half an hour. I see we're almost an hour. Really, thank you very much. Will you tell William as well? Thank you very much that he could lend you to us for an hour. But we're an open door. Please, 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 anything from a question to a whatever. And Rinalda will sort you out with products and information.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Be blessed.
Thank you, Jessie. Thanks for attending. Be blessed, stay safe and healthy.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Ek gaan Rinalda gou oopmaak.